Hey guys, welcome back to another cleaning video. So I'm going to be cleaning my small little bathroom in this video. As you can see, it really needs a little cleaning. Bars of soap need to be thrown out and replaced, and everything just needs to be a little bit more organized in my bathroom. So that's what I'm going to be doing for you guys in this video. I'm also doing laundry, so I have a pile of washcloths there that I need to put up. And these are the cleaning products that I'm going to be using to clean my bathroom. So let's get started. So I'm using the Clorox all-purpose cleaner to clean out my sink. And as you can see, this sink is very old and it could definitely be replaced. But I live in an apartment, and basically they told me that in order for my sink to be replaced, as well as my shower or my tub, I'll show you once I get there, for it to be replaced, I would basically have to move out. So basically I'm just stuck with the way my sink looks, but I'm just going around and just spraying the cleaner on my sink and my toilet, and I'm just letting it sit there for a minute before I actually start cleaning it. I mean, my toilet is not really bad, the sink is not really too dirty, but I still like my products to just sit on my sink and toilet for a while before I actually start just, cleaning it. And I'm getting ready to pour in the Fabuloso in my toilet so I can get that clean and it could be smelling nice and good. And I'm starting to clean my sink now. I cannot stand a dirty bathroom, but living in an apartment with my fiance and my son, for some odd reason, they do not like to clean up after themselves. So I constantly find myself cleaning my bathroom a lot. And honestly, I clean my bathroom every day. That's just me. I just love for my bathroom to be nice and clean. And when I get ready to go use the bathroom, I don't want to see any type of hair or anything like that in the tub, on the sink. Like, when you live with a man and they shave and all types of stuff, they leave hair everywhere. And my son is also starting to get hair on his face, and you know what, and I'm just a little bit like, ooh, clean up after yourself, guys. Let's go. You guys can do it. I should not have to be doing this, but me being the clean person that I am, I do it anyways. But I always like things to look nice and clean, because I was always told you never know who's going to show up to your house or your apartment or wherever you live, and they might want to use the bathroom, and then they walk into a nasty, filthy bathroom. Like, that's just not the way I was brought up. I was brought up to make sure that my home is always clean, and that's one thing me, my brother, and my sister had to do before we could do anything, was do our chores, and mine was the bathroom. And also, I just love to clean, like I said, and I just want everything to be nice and clean. It is Sunday, so we're about to be starting off a whole new week. So I just want to start everything off nice and fresh. And normally I don't put a bar of soap in this soap holder, but my fiance does. And like I said, for some reason, he does not clean up after himself. And it aggravates me, but you know what? It is what it is. I'll do it myself because I know that it's going to get clean. And the toilet for me is the number one thing that I love to make sure is clean, because no one wants to walk in and have their bathroom smelling like urine, or there's urine all on the toilet or all alongside of the toilet. That is very, very disgusting. And me, no, I'm not going to tolerate that. So a clean toilet is definitely a must for me, and you always want to make sure you're wiping the whole toilet bowl. And I've learned that also because I used to work in hotels, and I cleaned Airbnbs and all that, and the toilet was the number one thing that they wanted to make sure was clean, because again, no one wants to sit on a dirty toilet, or no one wants to use a smelly bathroom that's smelling like urine. So I always make sure that my toilet is definitely really, really clean out of everything in my bathroom. And I definitely make sure that my toilet is nice and clean every single day, because obviously we use the toilet all day, every day. And like I said, there's so many germs and everything that's on the toilet. So I always want to make sure that my toilet bowl is deep cleaned. And now I do like to put, I can't think of what they're called, but they're like toilet bowls cleaner that I usually put in like the actual bowl behind the toilet. I guess that's what you call it. I'm not sure what you call it. But this time I did not have any more, so I'm just going to make sure I just wipe down the toilet as good as I can. And when I get the opportunity to go to the store and get one of those toilet bowl cleaners that you put in the back part of your toilet that turns your water blue, or it just refreshes your toilet, I'll make sure I get one of those, because I usually put one of those inside my toilet. But like I said, I don't have any more right now, but I will be going to the store to get that. And I always like wipe the floor around the toilet as well, because sometimes people clean their toilets and they don't get the back of the toilets or the sides of the toilets. They just clean the inside of the toilet and the lid and everything, but they don't really deep clean the full outside of the toilet. And trust me, I've seen that a lot, and I'm just like, ew. But that's just me. But again, I live in an apartment, so I try to keep my apartment as clean as possible. So whoever comes to my apartment, they feel comfortable, they feel clean, and you know, they just feel comfortable using my bathroom, because I don't like when people ask me. I had a friend, matter of fact, who asked me because she used my shower, and she was like, hey, can I use your shower? And I'm just like, yeah, of course. And she's like, is your tub clean or something, she said. And I'm just like, you know me for how many years, and you're gonna ask me if my tub is clean? Like, do I look like a nasty person to you? Like, of course my tub is clean. Like, I don't know, that really threw me off. But I'm just like, you can come and see my tub for yourself. But I didn't let that get to me, because I know the way I was brought up by my parents was to always be clean, clothes cleaned, teeth brushed, hair done. Like, you were always supposed to be neat and clean. That is the number one thing. And that is what I be doing, or making sure it's done every day. But here you can see in my tub that my tub is ugly. Yes, it's ugly. It's starting to peel, and I don't like that, because it makes my tub look dirty, but it's not. It's just whatever they used in my tub before I moved in here, it is definitely starting to peel. And this is what I was talking about earlier when I said it needed to be replaced. I asked about getting this like touched up or whatever the case may be, but they told me that they would have to replace the whole tub in order for basically this to look neat. But I usually just place this black mat in there to make it look a little better. I know it's not the best, but it is what it is. At least I know my tub is clean, and I have the mat over it to make it look a little bit pretty. But yeah, and you can see like all that chipping. I think it's paint. But here I'm just getting ready to mop the floor, because the bathroom is pretty much all done, and I just want to give it a good mop. It's not a really big bathroom, but I just want to make sure, you know, I mop my floor, even though sometimes I use a rag to just wipe my floor down. But this time I'm also using a mop, and I'm just going over my floor, because sometimes men miss the toilet. And again, here's the final look, and thank you for watching. Please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video. Oh, I hope you guys like this cleaning video as well. All right, bye-bye.